count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, as expected and right on cue, we have seen the rain transition over to snow for a large part of North Alabama, mainly along and west of I-65. I'm still seeing videos coming in of conditions going downhill pretty quickly where we've got the heaviest snow setting up here, which does include the interstate. So I-65, 565, snowfall rates are letting up a little bit through the shoals, but we still are dealing with a decent amount of moderate to heavy snow here along a large portion of Madison County, Limestone County, and we're just starting to see the transition through Jackson and Marshall counties. And you'll see why in a second here. I'll show you the current temperatures, but the wider view does show the storm motion here. All of this slowly but surely tracking eastward. This is a loop from the past hour, and you'll still see the back edge of this parked right along northeast Mississippi. So it's going to take some time before all of this finally starts to pull away, but we're starting to see some dry air kind of working in right here. So the snow again is not quite as heavy as you go west of this big wide swath there of moderate to heavy snow along the interstate. Look at the temperatures. This is a wetter snow because we were hovering right around the freezing mark. We're at 32 degrees in Huntsville and in Fayetteville, 33 in Muscle Shoals. Farther east, we're not there yet. We're at 37 in Scottsboro, 41 in Fort Payne, and 40 degrees in Gadsden. But as we have seen so far, that colder air is moving in. But the reason for these lower snowfall totals farther toward the east is simply because it's going to take a while before that cold air to finally move in before we see that transition. I'll show you that map again in just a second, but just as a reminder, we're not all under the winter storm warning. It's the counties highlighted in pink, and that is indicative of the fact that we've got higher snowfall totals and then higher travel concerns in the areas shaded in pink. So here's future radar. As we go through the progression of all of this, you will see the snow that we've got right now is being picked up pretty well by this data source, where the snow is located, where the freezing line is, and where the rain is still out farther towards the east. Also where the clearing line is in northeast Mississippi. It gives me a lot of confidence in how this is going to play out here with this particular data source. So there's 10 o'clock. Here's midnight. We start to see things really tapering off through the shoals by midnight, still snowing lightly along I-65, starting to pick up here across our eastern counties as the rain transitions to snow. And by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we're pretty much done with all of this snow by 3, 4 o'clock, and that's the reason for the expiration time with the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory at 3 a.m. 7 o'clock, maybe a stray flurry here and there, but we start with cloud cover. We start with a cold north wind. The wind chill is going to be an issue tomorrow morning because actual temperatures will be as cold as the upper 20s. Some good news here, though, if you're wanting to get better road conditions, we'll see some sunshine as the day goes on. And even as temperatures are cold during the afternoon, that's a high near 40 degrees, we'll see some sun, and that should help kind of warm the road surface and cause some melting to take shape. But if we got any standing water, puddles, anything that is melted can refreeze as we go into early Tuesday morning. Look at the temperatures from start to finish here on Monday. 29 degrees waking up. We will be colder than that, though, for a forecast low. And then as we get into the afternoon, there's your high near 40 degrees. And here's a reminder for the kind of snowfall that we're expecting in total with all of this. Everything shaded in that kind of purple lilac color, a dusting to 1.5 inches, where that winter storm warning is in effect, 2 to 3 inches. Locally higher amounts not out of the question, especially across those higher elevations there in parts of Madison and Jackson counties. So your 7-day forecast shows that it is warmer by Tuesday afternoon, but by the morning it's even colder, 26 degrees. And by and large for the next 7 days, those temperatures are much closer to average. Hey, remember, we want to see what you are seeing all around North Alabama. We want these pictures of winter weather. We want the videos as well, the kids playing, the pets playing outside. Send them to us, share at waytv.com.